Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimMart. RimWorld. Oh, right! Haster has joined us, the corrupt politician. Oh, there you are. Say his name 3 times fast. So he's being chased by little foxes. We didn't know what he was like when we recruited him, or when we agreed. We couldn't look. You can't do dumb labor. You're greedy. You have social skills. This guy has, like, middle manager written all over him. Although I guess we could keep him busy with artistic. But yeah, you can't dumb labor and you have no skills in other things that would help. That's actually very annoying. You might become our regional manager. Although right now you have the wrong ideology. So for now, I'm going to call you intern. In fact, it's entirely possible that we might have multiple people named interns. These are going to be people who don't follow our ideology. Until they get converted, that's all they get. I do like that you have doctoring skills, though. That's nice. Let's copy doc value, paste you in here. And you do have the social stuff. And, oh, if we do set up a restaurant, you could be a server, a waiter. Right? That could be a thing. Well, I guess I'll leave the mining on. Yeah, I'll enable the art. I'll turn it on for KitchenAid. I'll enable the art for the intern, in case we decide to do that. Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot. You're going to tend to KitchenAid, then that's good. Actually, I'm going to get you to quickly equip this machine pistol, because you are being chased by a couple of red foxes, I think it was. There it is. Did you come from the top? You did. All right. Doc, why aren't you armed? Or are you just asleep so you don't have one? Did you drop your weapon? What happened to your weapon? Where's your bow, buddy? Why do you only have a baton? I don't understand. Short bow. Oh, there it is. Why did you drop it? I seem to remember before there being maybe a weird interaction between possibly like hall stuff. Let's just tuck in this back corner here. Hall stuff and, or Dub's bad hygiene. And simple sidearms and stuff, which kept making them, like, drop their weapons in a way that was a bit annoying. All right. Where are the foxes? There they are. Level 2 shooting. Hooray. Be nice if these guys would spread out. Come on, faster. This fox actually might have some cover from some angles. Product tester is down. I really don't want Doc to be taking the hits. Because, you know, you gotta be the doctor for everyone else. Okay. On recruit everyone. Let's just make a couple of these actual medicine beds. Rescue product tester. And KitchenAid. Just go and manually walk over there. Okay. Unforbid stuff. Go, go. How are we on medicine? Oh, I don't think we've got any. All right, I do have this flagged for the herbal meds. We probably need more. Let me zoom out more for a larger area. Do more harvest fully grown. Set the plant cut to 1 for everyone. Although, oh, set the patient thing back up to 1. There's 2. Yeah, KitchenAid's still got a little bit of malaria going on. Someone's got to finish this guy off. Infection on Fulla. Okay, Fulla. You're not going to get any medicine. We need to save it for our primary people. This is actually really annoying timing, because we don't have our guest beds. I mean, I guess I could quickly convert a couple of these to guest beds. Here, I will, just to satisfy them, although they'll probably still be cranky. I need the remaining beds to be finished, which isn't going to happen. Everyone's currently injured and having to babysit a million prisoners. Are you one of the wardens? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, I need to cancel, like, the tree cutting. How come I can't double-click these for similar things? Are you telling me there's not? There clearly is. I mean, I guess we need the wood, too, for the beds. Okay, KitchenAid, who's injured. You see your best chopper. Okay, come over here. I'm going to get you out of bed. Harvest some heal root. botched. This is not the time to be botching. I know you're injured, but no, barely. And you're still sick. Okay, there we go. A little bit of medicine. Good. Now go and do whatever you want to do. How's this coming along? It's coming. It's not there yet. Bunch of bison just wandered in. Well, and they've got goods on you. Collect this item if you tame or kill them. How hard are bison to tame? And do they attack when harmed, but not attack on tame? Okay. Let's make sure... You got a 6. What are you at? Also a 6. Okay, we'll just turn it on for those two. Attempt to tame these guys. I guess I didn't check this skill requirement. Oh, minimum handling 5. Okay. I'm not going to set the doctor on there, though. Okay, price point is ready again. Oh, you know what you need to do? You need to do a convert on the intern. So eventually they could be not an intern. And I hate that my people are sleeping outside. Wait. KitchenAid obtained the Night Owl trait. Spent time fighting deadly illness, enough time for self-reflection. Okay. Interesting. So KitchenAid is going to want to sleep here. Watch them be the person who pairs off with someone else and they never have the same sleep schedule. Well, I guess I'd put them both on the Night Owl schedule. Is what we would do. I guess because we don't have any medicine, the surgery isn't being scheduled. Right. Oh, for crying out loud. We need 2 seconds where nothing is happening. I kind of want to be screaming at Randy here, but it's not Randy random. This is pure Cassandra classic. Okay, we need to get rid of this goddamn tree. Because I keep wanting to set up in the corner here, which seems good for lots of different reasons. But we get this nonsense. Also, where's your weapon? Wait, was it just one mad rat? No, there's another one there. The deserter? No, I don't want this one. Because this will upset the Empire and the Empire's potential source of sales, so that's no good. Alright. I think that's it. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright. Try this again. Could we get any progression in any way whatsoever? Can we have 2 minutes without being delayed? Or are you guys eating raw meat or raw food? No. Or maybe you're taming. Hold on. Yeah, you don't do hauling. Fill this hopper. There we are. I think we need to do more hauling, and we're behind on this. But the problem is we need to do all the things, as always. I'll put the hauling up to a 2. And keep the plant cut up to a 1 temporarily here. Lula's got the medical emergency. Well, that's fine. They're not getting anything. There's some forbidden berries there for some reason. Oh yeah, and the shuttle from the crash land. We can tear that down. Okay, their stay was okay. That's good. Let's go and no longer guest bed and no longer medical these. So my pawns can get some bedrooms again. Hopefully we don't get any mood breaks from this nonsense. Okay, I'm going to set the plant cut back to none for people except for KitchenAid. Who is maybe a little overwhelmed. It really wouldn't be bad to have a second grower, but... And yeah, not having to refill this wood generator would also make me feel pretty good. Okay, relaxing socially. We've still got Talia, which is just for a quest. We don't do anything with you. We got all these prisoners here, some of which may not survive. And yeah, we still need the prisoner beds, or the colonist beds, because one of our colonists isn't going to have one. This needs some maintenance relatively soon. I mean, at least we got through the malaria. And an extra attack event, too, which is just rude. Price point, what are you up to? You're playing horseshoes. Sure, but can I get you to prioritize working in a bed? Before we get someone cranky that they didn't sleep? There we go. Now we have enough beds for everyone. Bedroom unhappiness because intern is greedy. I guess we will need some executive level bedrooms for some people. I did want executive level bedrooms with a double bed for people who pair off, because we want to encourage the baby making. But I guess we'll probably need one for the intern as well, but maybe not until they convert, because it would be foolish to give an executive level bedroom to someone who we literally are just calling intern. That would be nuts. We do need more food. I think, no, because I was thinking about turning off the sowing on the extra plant, the rice field over here. But especially with all these prisoners, and we did see some extra people joining us. Could you maintain this? I don't like that it's smoking like this. There we go. Is that dirt? Or maybe it needs to be repaired. That was the... Yeah, that was the maintenance. Let's do the repair now, which won't take very long. It'll make it look shiny and clean, then you can go eat your meal. Okay, great. The idea is still to make this the dining room. Crazy this is never being finished. Taming bison. Actually, I'm just going to get to finish this so that this room will now be considered... Oh, never mind. This whole area is still open. As I say, enclosed, but nope. Okay, level 7 animals. That was probably a failed tame or something. What I'm going to do is set the bison policy to 0. There we go. As soon as we tame the bison, we will be butchering them. That is the plan. Getting some more clothing. We're making a duster. Oh, very nice. Not everyone's in a button-down shirt yet. There is one kicking around, though. It's a little crazy that... Yeah. Oh, you got a shirt and tie. Well, that's very cool. What I could do is block the others, but let me force you to wear this, which should satisfy you. So you don't have a debuff currently, but now you get a mood boost from this, which is great. I'll probably clear the force. It shouldn't make anyone take any of the clothes off, because they're theoretically wearing things that they like. I could ban other shirts, right, from the apparel rules. And I may, if we end up with any weird things where people keep putting on something else, which doesn't really matter, because again, our normal people don't get debuffs from not wearing the apparel. There's our lungs. We got the little mod to add extra visuals here. Okay, a bunch of heal root is ready to harvest. I don't know why that rice got forbidden. I don't know what's causing that. Price point, feeding the nutrient paste. Right, yeah, you do all the wardening. When you're finished that... Oh, you're attempting to recruit. Did Fuller really survive your double infection with no medicine? That's crazy. At least you can haul. Playing chess. I'm going to get you to work on the marble wall down here, because I don't want you to start working on this bit. And then KitchenAid, I'm going to get you to come over here and harvest this oak tree, which is otherwise going to block our production. There we are. Oh, you'd already delivered the stuff here. All right. Yeah, now you can go rest, entertainment, that's all fine. KitchenAid, doing a little bit of relaxing, nothing wrong with that. One single beer out here. We'll need some shelves in here at some point, but I'm trying to delay as long as possible. I'm still going to want a comms beacon because I'm still going to want to be able to buy from trade ships, but it's less important on the basis that I'm not going to be selling to them as per our rules. It's interesting to see if anyone starts buying these lungs. Secondhand lungs. Yeah, patience waiting operations. That's us doing some harvesting on one of these pawns. I don't know what our execution rules are. Don't care. Okay, good. Because this is definitely past the point where Debbie counts as being innocent. Now, Debbie was being harvested because... Was it because I thought they were going to die? No, I'll trash them. I don't know. I don't know. Need to harvest some body parts from someone. For some cash. They started construction over here, which isn't necessarily what I'm looking for. Eat your meal. And then, okay, wash your hands. You should really wash your hands first. And then you're going to feed. Yeah, no, you do the intern things. That is actually kind of important. Social fight with price point. In the prisoner place? That's crazy. Intern. Removing body part. No, I need you to come over to Doc Value, who's actually bleeding. Prioritize tendon then, please. How badly bleeding are you? From the leg. You got bitten? Price point, you bit Doc Value? That's crazy. What are you doing? Shuttle has arrived. Oh, to collect Talia. Okay. So we'll set the auto load, or you know what I'll do is, yeah, carry Talia there. Worker lending. We might be fine with that. Our workers are just another one of our products, right? But do I want the L-Tech shirt? The range shield belt is interesting, actually. And the tough skin gland and some silver. 3 colonists for 21 days? I don't think we can do that. I'll leave the quest in there. I'll consider it. That's a lot of colonists. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, are you? Yeah. Send. All right. Yep. Collect the... There we go. Glitter World Medicine, but make sure that no one is set to use it. I guess I could just forbid the stack, too. Oh! Oh! Hold on a second here. Smart medicine. I know that there's something in here for surgery. Surgery used best. Yeah, that's for new ones, but where's my current one? Default medical settings for new game have surgery used best checked, but where is... Use nearby, how far to walk, drop medicine, whatever, right. Use medicine for non-urgent care, no. Urgent care is any disease, yeah, so save medicine for that. And no medicine for non-urgent care. Yeah, no medicine at all, yeah, with non-urgent care, just for bruises. Stock up. Health tab, okay, hold on. So, presumably, in the health tab... surgery uses best, which bypasses that. Okay, well. I'm happy I noticed that. I don't want that on for our prisoners. But yeah, what I was thinking of doing... No, could you... Seriously? Could you... Yeah, merge. Thank you. I'm just going to forbid this stack. That way I don't have to worry about babysitting that. I mean, I'll have to make sure to unforbid it later, but... That seems like a decent thing to do for the moment. So it doesn't accidentally get used. Price point, are you going to rest? You know what I'm going to get you to do is build an extra bed here. Thanks, okay. Because what I can do is I can flag this one for medical. Because there's certain behaviors that your pawns will only do if there's a medical bed around. To prioritize getting treatments. So it's not a bad idea to have that. I mean, I suppose I could make them into guest beds too. Okay, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. Still have like way too much for all of our people to do. You know what? I will stop sowing with 1 extra rice field. We've got a bunch stored up. We should still be making plenty. KitchenAid's still going to be way too busy with this harvest. Oh, also, there you go. Harvest all this fully grown rice over here. I guess I could forbid the middle bit so the outer wall goes up so we can set up the kill box, because... I could increase dock values construction. Mostly we just need price point to not be constantly injured. I'm going to turn off the bed rest. Yeah, only the patienting. The bed rest is fine. And it doesn't help that price point spends a lot of time doing wardening duties right now. Which is also slowing things down. Price point is your ability, yeah, your convertibility is up. Use it on intern. Thank you. An intern is getting increasingly cranky. Right, you don't like organ harvesting. I mean, hopefully that's just maxed out. You don't like the nutrient paste? Yeah, you're going to be a real issue until we can convert you. We could try the conversion ritual, but I actually don't have a lot of faith in that versus the power, but maybe we should try it next. At some point, we'll have to set up the boardroom, which is our temple. But not quite yet. I'm not going to unforbid these dressers. Major break risk. Yeah, I know. Oh, if Debbie dies, you'll be very, that'll be something else that makes you upset. Tough. You got to prove that you belong in here. Otherwise, terrible things might happen to you. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, everyone else is always going to be pretty happy. Pizza-ish party. Once a RimMart Corporation member dies. I'm sorry, wait. Had you converted to our religion? Okay. They must be turned into paste to ensure they aren't wasted. Begin the ritual. I'm sorry, really? Is that how... Okay. No, you're not... Yeah, you're not of our religion. Okay. We just got this pop-up, I think, incorrectly. Yeah, because they're not actually of our religion. So instead they'll get butchered. Unless there was something weird because the corpse was being carried. No. Okay, so you should get butchered and then loaded into this in another way. You won't be wasted no matter what. You just won't be done via a ritual. Okay. KitchenAid, I assume you're very busy. Well, you're relaxing socially right now. That's busy in a way. This is going to have to get moved so it's still outside. Let's build a different ritual point. So that we can do the Sky Festival stuff. Distribute flyers, no. Begin post on LinkedIn. Or maybe a recruit. I think we're fine to wait here. Okay, how's your health? You're fine. Replanting begins. How's your plant skill, KitchenAid? Oh, 9.99. So you're about to hit 10. We'll probably get there's our pop-up there. So you're going to go a little faster. You're going to get better harvesting out of things. That's good. I'm happy we haven't had to do any cooking. So KitchenAid hasn't actually had to split their jobs around. I mean, you're responsible for butchering, which keeps you a little bit busy, but barely so. Barely so. The marble's not coming maybe as quick as it could, although right now that's not the bottleneck. Lots of marble has been delivered. It's the construction queue. It's mostly price point. And it doesn't help that you're being distracted by a little bit of warning. Well, maybe more than a little, but... There we go. Collecting presumably some human leather to make an apron. Nice. And yeah, we're going to want all our people aproned up. The intern, okay, that's fine. Insane Ramblings isn't great because it is going to lead to some debuff spam on other people. We'll try it. And then the plus side is, so of our wardens, so obviously not intern themselves, but price point, you should at some point try to calm them down. We are running the snap out of it mod. So price point, in theory, we'll try to interact with intern and try to talk them down. We'll see if it'll work. I really like that mod. I think it adds a lot of interesting flavor. Arguably, it does make the game a little bit easier because it does let you eliminate those moods, but it is pretty hard to do. Usually it fails. But I'm not sure price point's going to get around to it. They're too busy doing way too much wardening here. Now, there's a good number of people in here, so there's a good chance that they'll also prison break at some point. Yeah, failed to calm intern down. But I like it. And then you immediately go attempting to recruit someone. Okay, you are working on these walls again, which is nice. Actually, let me go and get you to prioritize finishing this. Microelectronics is done. Okay. There, so this is going to be enclosed. Obviously, all these trees are now going to have to be removed to make space, but they got marked for that, which is good. And then, yeah, lots of chitter chatter here. So intern isn't going to help with the recruiting right now, or the feeding people. which is a little unfortunate because we've got an extra person that's not actually speeding things along. Okay, roofing up is happening. So I don't think it'll stay here, but I'm going to put the flood lamp in the middle. We're definitely going to keep the lamp. It just might not end up being there. But for now, this will light up this whole space, which is great. I'm going to be moving these traps, but not quite yet, because there's not much sense in doing it. Once this is enclosed, I think I'll build a little kill tunnel over here. Price point is actually pretty cranky. Yeah, you got all the ramble. Ooh, there's an anima... Yeah, there is an anima tree around we should chop down. Did you witness it? Where's the anima tree? Okay, let's go cut down the anima tree. That's going to upset Intern, as well as these guys. But my main people are going to be thrilled. You know what? Maybe I won't cut it down now. Hold on. Last thing we need is more bad mood on Intern. Price point should fix themselves. You consume... Oh, there's no goddamn power. There's no goddamn wood. Not craft. Plant cut to a 1 for everyone. Reset everyone. Get some wood for the power. Hang on. Refuel. Someone's got a crisis of belief. Alright. There you go. And then let me reset everyone again in case someone was going to go and grab some raw food, because now they'll come around and use the nutrient paste dispenser. Okay. Yeah, we can finally harvest this rice, but mostly it's about going and getting these trees cut down. But the rice might die in the darkened area, so it's probably worth going and picking that up. Okay, very soon it's going to start looking like a bit more of a base. Still don't have the giant outer wall, which I will be doing, because it'll protect the parking lot. There you go, some more trees. I'm wondering if I should just leave KitchenAid. So, like, turn off the plant cut and everyone else who's going to be super slow and incompetent. Maybe I should leave KitchenAid's plant cut on a 1. So they do this before planting. It might work out better. If nothing else, the plant cut's actually a fairly short-term job. Whereas planting could keep you busy forever. If you go and just do a big run of this, I mean, there's more queued up now than usual, but usually it's going to be, oh, let's chop down a few trees. We just need it to refuel our thing. Oh, let's quickly chop down a few trees for some, door construction. Maybe I should get the manager's desk down. Solar flare. As soon as I get the power working, it dies. So now people are going to be eating some raw rice. Well, so be it. And feeding the raw rice to prisoners. Nothing we can do about it. Yeah, okay, let's keep this. And I'll try to avoid overcutting too much. I want the management desk, but I don't want to pull away too much construction time. Price point has way too much to do. But yeah, getting the manager's desk down so that we can auto queue cutting down trees is going to be quite lovely. So I don't have to babysit it. We'll set like a limit of, I don't know, a lot of times I set a pretty high limit, like 500 wood. There's less than 500 wood, go cut down some trees. How long does the solar flare last? I know, like, back in the day, these things used to have, like, a mean time to end, and sometimes you get really bad rolls and it would last forever. I think now they really do have fixed limits, or limits that get rolled ahead of time. And I don't think the solar flare lasts forever. A little fire, but it is raining, so I think overall we're going to be fine. Actually, price point, I'm going to get you to... Oh, we don't have any steel. Well. Annoyingly, we still don't have a proper miner. Although we might... One of these might be someone we recruit for mining. I don't remember. Or they were just let out. But yeah, we'll have to set a little bit of that. Or I wonder, price point, if I told you to come over here and deconstruct the shuttle. Silver or meteorite? Okay. And there's more silver over here. Like, we might want to mine this out so we have some money to spend, but... there we go, a little bit of steel and a little bit of components. Now you're resting. Go ahead and do this. Interns in a daze. Okay, that's fine. It's less bad than it could be. And eventually we'll convert you. You'll feel much better, intern. I don't want to mine out the silver right now if I don't have to, because I don't have a good miner. It hurts a little bit not to have, the silver ready for a trade ahead of time, but I think this is going to have to be okay. So it's at night, so Kitchen 8 is wandering around. Doing some chopping. We're going to get lots of wood out of this one. In fact, I'll probably go and trim back some of this wood cutting job. Because we've got some now. And most of they'll be like, yeah, trim the stuff. In fact, I'll give you a chop wood, not a chop fully grown in this area because it might be in the way. And you know what? In here as well. So those trees are going to have to go. And there's still some hill root to pick up, which is fine. And price points abilities are ready. I can't convert intern, unfortunately. So I'll just do a convert on one of the people in here to speed that along. Ooh, that worked out really well. That was a pretty big conversion. All right, we're getting there. Product tester is now a 19 intellectual. That's crazy. Damn, no wonder our research is going so well. That's with single passion? Oh, right, but you're the genie, so you got the +8 to start off with, so it's a lot higher. I think it still caps at 20. I think it won't go over there, but it did really minimize the amount of XP we needed to get that high. You know what? I'm going to cancel these. I think we got the mineral. We just needed some to build these wires, which we now have. Maintaining tailoring bench. Well, we do need that because I don't want it to break down. There you go. Build the conduits. Yes, good. I want to get the power to here. You're attempting to recruit. No. Build this a little bit more. No. Conduits. Then shift Q. These guys. And I guess this still doesn't reach. No, there it is. I thought it might. I'm going to cancel those conduits. We don't need it right now. An eclipse doesn't hurt us. A crop sprout of wild heel root. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about flagging it. If we were playing vanilla, I could put a little growing area around it. And, oh, intern has been calmed down. And then, but turn off sowing. And then when things would be fully grown, it'd be auto-chopped. But I'm not going to worry about it. If it was ambrosia, I might go and set that up. Look at all these organs we can sell. We just need some more visitors. We need some visitor beds is what we need. Which mostly means we need to process the prisoners. Actually, we can process one. I go and reinstall you. Yeah, we'll do that with the beds in the back. Or actually, let's not move you. We'll just build new ones. Out of stone? Yes, let's make slate beds for the prisoner rooms. And the idea is this will force them to sleep longer. No, we'll just do the one right away in the room that we've got. It'll force them to sleep longer. And therefore have a reduced chance of breaking out. Price point, I'm going to get you a start on this bed. Oh, goods trader. Oh, excellent. That's our first trade. So I think the intern, we should make them prove themselves. They got a really good social skill. We should make them prove themselves. Now, remember our rule. We are not allowed to sell. Oh, we have no silver. I don't think we've even got any sales. No, we have 66 silver. We're not allowed to sell the caravans. That is not how we're going to make our money, but we can buy from them. If they have anything I'm interested in buying. Which I'm not sure that there is. Really, we would have been very excited to go and sell them some stuff here. Could buy some pemmican or meat. Love to buy components if they don't have it. I could buy cloth. Buy some raw goods. Okay, I think I will. Okay, 60 this. We're going to buy some cloth. Because then we can use it for more crafting. All right. Buying raw resources, that seems good. We can upscale things. Really, this is going to be a second medical bed. We'll just leave it here for now, that's fine. Okay, so we got our slate bed. Got good quality, which is a little annoying. We're going to go prisoners. Now, I don't have a mod that lets me set a bed as a prisoner ownership. Yeah. I'm not sure there's a good way to move people here. Other than unflagging all these beds. Stop them by being prisoners. Then one person would be moved here, and the others would be sort of in limbo, and then I could reset the beds again. That feels super awkward. I guess I might just wait for more of these rooms to be finished. I don't know. Alright, yeah. KitchenAid harvesting more of the heal root, which is good. We really need to bring our medicine count up, but at least it has gotten better. But yeah, I really need to get the bedrooms back up so that people will start buying things. Hopefully they'll buy those organs. So there's no reason for us to save those at this time. And I want to get some proper plumbing up soon. Actually, for our research, I'm going to look for various improved plumbing. I don't know if we need septic tanks. It's probably on the way to other things. I mean, I guess we need this because we need a place to dump the sewage stuff. We could go straight to sewage treatment. Let's see. Any chance it's called plumbing? We might have plumbing. Yeah, we have plumbing. We have modern bathroom fixtures. Actually, I guess we have things that we need. We just need to get the power going, which is being worked on. And then, yeah, we can get central air and things. That would be kind of fun. Okay. I guess I could check hygiene. Yeah, no, we got our electric pumps. I don't want the sewage outlet, that's for sure. I don't want to just dump the sewage. I do want the septic tank. The little baby one to start off with is going to be okay. And yeah, these irrigation sprinklers are cool. We might leave some open air farms. I think I do want to do a lot of hydroponic stuff, but we might do a little bit of the other kind. Okay, so this is enclosed as well. Let me build a copy of this. Yeah, and I do have the slate up front for these sorts of things, since we don't really care about the beauty of the room. Yeah, I'll send you away for now. I'm really sorry about that. We've got another kind of guy. Oh, hold on. I forgot we still have that prisoner room there. So we have 3 prisoners right now, right? Yeah. As soon as this finishes, I'll be able to flip the zoning over here. Can I get you to work on this first, please, then? Mr. Price Point. What's your construction at? 10. All right, not too shabby. No botch, no botch, no botch. Really, we'd want this to be lowest quality possible, again, to keep people in bed as long as possible, but it's fine. Okay, so flag you for prisoners. Boom. Take these beds. Just move so we don't see any others. You are going to be called, quote unquote, for colonists, but then for guests is really what you are. And then our wardens are going to have to move some people. There you go. Yeah, some escort of prisoners. And what's good here is it's not just one huge prisoner barracks, which is much worse for breakouts because they count how many people are in the room with them as part of their break chance. Okay. I'm not going to worry about getting some extra furniture in here right now. We've got too many other construction jobs already in the queue, so I'm not going to worry about prettying up these cells. Yeah, where are we going to put our executive bedrooms? That's an interesting thing. Does it break our big box model? Do they look sort of standalone almost? Like little individual cabins? Maybe. With their own private bathroom? Maybe. It's probably a little too early to do that right now. Oh, I should have probably thought about building vents ahead of time and getting some temperature control in this block. Oh, hello, spaceship chunks. Yeah, we'll go and... I mean, I guess it's mostly components, which we don't actually need right now. I don't remember if you also get any steel out of it. I'm going to want to add more of these guest beds as well, because I'm going to want lots of people visiting us when they do. Yeah, some bad thoughts. I mean, I get it. You're going to be pretty miserable. How's your cooldowns? Okay, no, still quite far away, and we prefer to use it on intern. We missed it last time because you were having a bit of a mood fit. There we go. Have a little chat. Resistance nearly broken. And then we're going to start conversion efforts. Yeah, you're still forbidden, which is still the plan. I really want to get, like, the storefront looking place up soon. We keep getting caught up on these basics, but I want to get shelves and make it feel like a proper store rather than just having things on the ground right now, which certainly doesn't look ideal. But we also needed to get this whole thing up and running. I don't think I want to queue up more construction right now because I really want Price Point to go and finish these outer walls. Yeah, I could put a little, like, forbid on here for a sec because we don't need these right now. Focus on the outer stuff, please. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. Okay, let's put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.